Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister representing the Minister for Regional Development and Primary Industries. Can the Minister please advise my beekeepers and honey producers if the government is considering the introduction of interstate bees to be allowed to be introduced into South Australia? And with your leave and that of the House, sir, I'll explain further.
Leave is sought. Is leave granted?
Mr Speaker, I have been advised that they're due to the loss of pollination, especially for the almond industry, due to the impact of the recent drought. There is insufficient pollination for the producers of the almonds in there. I have also been advised that there is now a discussion regarding the potential for introduction of bees from interstate, which also could introduce the varroa mite disease, which could be introduced to South Australia.
The Treasurer.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I thank the member for Stewart for his question. I have taken the opportunity to seek some advice from the Minister. No, this is an important topic. We should all listen up. I might learn something. I have received the following advice from the Minister, and that is that it's well acknowledged that for many primary producers who rely on bees to pollinate their crops, that the drought conditions which are afflicting our state is causing significant impacts to apiarists and making it very difficult for apiarists to provide pollination services from their businesses. And so that has led to the quite right consideration of whether there can be bees brought in from other places around the nation to pick up some of this task. I'm advised that the South Australian Varroa Industry Advisory Committee, which has been advising the Primary Industries Department on this, has determined not only the number of hives that will be necessary to conduct the pollination activities, but that there is a shortfall in the number of hives of somewhere between 5,000 and 15,000 hives, Mr Speaker, so a very significant shortfall to pick up. This is further compounded, I'm advised, by the number of beekeepers that are not wanting to participate currently in the provision of pollination services, instead focusing their particular businesses on honey production or apiary commodity production as their business model. And so that has meant that, in particular, Queensland and Victoria has been looked to bring in bees. And then there is that consideration about whether it's safe. And while the member for West Torrens was saying, of course, every government should be clear that they will determine which bees come into our state and the condition on which they come in, Mr Speaker. Moreover, we want to make sure that it's done safely with a mind to keeping diseases out of the state, given our reputation for managing biosecurity threats. And so there will be the allowance for bees to come in from interstate, but under strict supervision from that advisory committee and from the Department of Primary Industries to make sure that particular varroa mite isn't inadvertently imported into South Australia and causes the sorts of impacts which primary producers would otherwise very rightly be worried about. So I hope that's been of benefit to the House. It's been of remarkable benefit to me, Mr Speaker. I've learnt more about this in the course of the last 3.5 minutes than I expected to previously. Thank you.